Just at T-minus 30 seconds to lift off of Tx-4.
Let's go Tx-4.
15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and lift.
For three nations, a new chapter is SpaceX Falcon. Godspeed, Tx-4.
Plus 30 seconds to flight with the X4 crew on board Dragon, headed to the International Space Station. Waiting to hear call-outs from the Falcon 9 engineering team.
Power telemetry nominal. He's rolled up.
We're throttling down 9 Merlin engines. We're into the throttle rocket, preparing for max Q.
Max Q. Vehicle is supersonic.
We begin throttling the Merlin engines back up now.
He's roll up.
Mission control confirming
Stage 1 Bravo.
that throttle up, and we are hearing our commander Peggy Witt's first abort mode. Each of these are specific phase where if for any reason we had an in-flight abort, Dragon would abort to safecation. So we're going to call out each of those milestones as we pass them. We also heard the call out for MVAC chill. We're going to trickle just a little bit of liquid oxygen now into turbo pumps on board our vacuum engine on stage 2 in preparation for second engine start 1, which will of course be shortly after stage separation. Now, at this point, we are just about 30 seconds away from 4 events that are going to happen in rapid succession. First one will be main engine cutoff, or MECO, then again followed by stage separation ignition of that second stage engine we are already preparing for, as well as first stage backburn. That confirmation from mission control, we are throttling the first stage engines down. We are expecting MECO at T plus 2 minutes and 26 seconds.
MECO. Stage separation confirmed. Stage 1 feedback start up and back ignition.
There was confirmation of all 4 of those events. Incredible view on our screen here too as that boost back, as that first stage boosts its way back to Earth.
Stage 2 Alpha.
And confirmation from commander that we entered 2 Alpha mode. Of course, running last year from behind us here at Mission Control here in Hawthorne, California as well. And at this point, our Tx-4 crew is on their whisks. The view you have on your screen right now is our MVAC engine burning that second engine first burn. We're expecting that SEO here, second engine cutoff, which will likely call that over the next SEO in just a couple of minutes.
Stage 1 dispatch shut down.
Confirmation of the SPAC burn on our first stage booster now complete. Booster is heading back toward the Florida coast, landing at LZ1. At this point, one is actually still coasting to Apogee. We're about to deploy the grid fins that we can steer the vehicle as it enters Earth's atmosphere.
Basic nominal trajectory.
And that call out mission control means that
nominal trajectory.
everything is right on track.
T plus 4 minutes, everything continues to go well, and we've got our first view of crew. They're inside Dragon. Second stage continuing to fire. Right now, second stage just a little bit more than 1G. There's some propellant, even with a 220,000-pound thrust engine. Take a while for the Gila to start to build up during the second stage flight. Meanwhile, first stage continuing to coast up to Apogee, and actually now as you can see on the bottom left of your monitors, we have begun coming back down. Takes a couple minutes to go up, a couple minutes to come back down. That first stage heading back to landing zone 1 at Cape Canaveral. All right.
Dragon 6, nominal trajectory.
Words we love to hear.
Good talk, nominal trajectory.
Peggy Whitson echoing back the call up from the ground. Our next major event coming up will be in about a minute and 10 seconds. That's going to be entry burn. That's where we're going to light a single ascent engine on the first stage. That's going to slow us down in preparation for entering the Earth's atmosphere again. We'll then have land burn on a minute later at T plus 7 minutes and 9 seconds. Now with that one, we actually light 3 engines again. Then Clee will, once we've kind of jammed the brakes on, we'll turn off 2 of the engines. We'll be down to just a single engine. Getting views of the MVAC engine. There are a couple cameras on the back of the second stage to give these views. And of course, the view inside the Dragon spacecraft and the crew.
Dragon base, nominal trajectory.
Continuing to call out right on time.
Nominal trajectory.
Now, right now, as Ronnie pointed out, grid fins have been deployed, but they're not being used. Right before the entry burn, we'll possibly see a little bit of motion if we can pick up the first stage camera. Let's just check out. It's on until we actually get through the entry burn.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
That we back in the atmosphere. Now here is entry burn call out. This is going to be about a 12-second burn. That's going to slow the vehicle down. You can watch that.
Burn that down.
There you saw on the left-hand side of your screen that first stage entry burn shutdown. Right now, you've got great news of our second stage Tx-4 crew orbit. The next milestone for our first stage is going to be landing burn, where we'll be light just the center engine, John mentioned.
Dragon, SpaceX nominal trajectory.
Again, things we love to hear.
Stage 1 FSC.
Against the nominal trajectory.
Continue to get good communication from our crew on board Dragon.
Stage 1 transonic.
Confirmation that stage 1 is transonic on its back LZ-1, which is just about 9 miles away from our liftoff location A. LZ-1, of course, is the site of the first successful landing attempt, and hopefully it will be the second time that this particular booster sticks its landing. Seems actuating the grid ends that John mentioned.
Stage 1 landing late deployed. Stage 2 safe. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
That was a picture-perfect landing. That was great. So coming up next for our crew, now that we confirmed that booster touchdown, going to be second engine cutoff, also called out as SEO-f. Then the second stage will coast for a few minutes until Dragon is commanded to separate from the second stage. Here's our Tx-4 crew awaiting that SEO-f call out here.
Stay to terminal, guys.
Good continued burn from our second stage engine there. Now at this point, our crew is experiencing about 3 Gs lead up to SEO-1, which of course will be their first taste of microgravity.
Dragon cannon.
It's confirmation of Shan abort mode.
And Vec shutdown.
SpaceX Dragon, nominal orbit insertion.
Nominal orbital insertion. SpaceX and the incredible right hill and now like set course for the International Space Station over the newest member of Dragon Fleet, our spacecraft named Grace. This is more than a name. It reflects the elegance which we move through space against the backdrop of Earth. It speaks to the refinement of our mission, the harmony of science and spirit, and the unmerited favor we carry with humility. Grace reminds us spaceflight is not just a feat of engineering, but an act of goodwill. The benefit of everyone, everywhere. Over to you, sir.
System down.
10 minutes in flight.
नमस्कार मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों वाटर राइड इसके बाद हम वापस साइट में पहुंच गए हैं और कमाल की राइड थी इसमें हम 7.5 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस के सारे पृथ्वी की चारों तरफ घूम रहे हैं और मेरे साथ मेरा दंगा है जो मुझे पता है कि नहीं हूँ मैं सबके साथ ये मेरी इंटरनेशनल स्टेशन की जर्नी की शुरुआत नहीं है भारतीय मंच की प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत है और मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप सब देशवासी इस तरह का हिस्सा बने आपका भी इतना गर्व थोड़ा होना चाहिए आप भी उतने एक्सीलेंट दिखिए आइए हम मिलकर भारतीय ह्यूमन स्पेस प्रोग्राम की जेल की शुरुआत करें धन्यवाद जय भारत
Reporti i pracy. Dziś robię ogromny krok w stronę przyszłości technologicznej Polski. Polski oparty na nauce, wiedzy i wizji. Niech nic będzie początkiem epoki, której nas odwaga i niecierpliwość kształtuje nowocną Polskę. Dla nas i przyszłych pokoleń. Kosmos zawsze jednoczy ludzi. Zabieram dziś z ziemi wszystko każdego was. Waszej siły, waszej nadziei, waszego zaufania. Kosmos jest tam. Reprezentuje nas wszystkich. Z całego serca dziękuję wam za zaufanie. Kosmos wszystkich. Face everyone. And with that, over to you.
This one, just in the middle of the my days. Tam da się to tam sur to było głora. Belu chen wizy to has do nakra etchiklango. Ala się bus podział do zanki piszatam. Ale dom kiedyś bartem na tosun choć tyle to kalgady tam. Mam go chaszabni rakienk, ale to zrobić grawitacją. A widać minki, to super dietla. Ja go nie chcę do związku indu da taszan do bato instinka. A my też to są inne kreaty widać, odchodzą do takiego dzień na post. Nie na jest, co ma się na tam. Go for.
And we are getting some views inside of the new name capital, the crew announced today.
On behalf of the entire SpaceX Falcon team, thank you. It's been a privilege to work with you so far, and we're excited for you to have a safe flight and a return home. Good come to those who wait. Godspeed to the main crew of Grace.
And thank you all as well.
And so with today's successful launch of Axiom-4, the teams at NASA's Johnson Space Center will continue to monitor Dragon's flight to the International Space Station over the next 28.5 hours. NASA's role in this journey really kicks in at a period called integrated operations, which begins during the spacecraft's approach to the space station and continues during the crew's stay aboard the orbiting laboratory, where they will conduct science, education, and commercial activities, and will conclude once the craft exits the vicinity of the International Space Station. During integrated operations, the NASA, SpaceX, and Axiom space teams are all working in lockstep. The teams here are preparing for a docking of Axiom-4 to the space station at 7 a.m. Eastern on Thursday morning and continue to monitor the approach until 10. But now that will be it for us here in Mission Control Houston, but we'll be back with you 5 a.m. Eastern for docking, hatch opening, and welcome coverage. So with that, back over to you, Harn.
Thanks so much, Sandra. Over the 28.5 hours, the Dragon spacecraft Grace will execute a series of burns, gradually raise and line up the Tx-4 crew for docking with the International Space Station in what we refer to as activation and rendezvous phase of flight. Just a few minutes, the crew will change out of their spacesuit to get a little bit comfortable for flight and will enter their first meal aboard the spacecraft. Over the course of flight, they will have a rest period that will last for about 8 hours. Before they arrive at the space station, we will have 3 potential opportunities to chat briefly with the crew on orbit. We're hopeful that if these work out, none of them are guaranteed as they're both on crew schedule and coverage. But if we're able to support, we'll announce on social media channels no later than 15 minutes before the event start time. In the meantime, be sure to keep tabs on this mission at axiomspace.com, and you can track Dragon's flight on spacex.com/launches.
And even if we aren't able to drive the crew